everyone, welcome back to the Conversational Hypnosis Academy live blogs. Today we're going to look at 5 ways to end a session with a bang. Now, we've spent a lot of time discussing how to actually start a session, how to navigate through a session, and all the possibilities of the induction or the therapy component. So now we want to turn our attention to 5 ways that we can actually end a session with a bang that has in it the very ingredients for our client's success. Now, ending a session on just finishing your technique, waking your client up and shaking their hands actually leaves too many possibilities that, if not attended to, can actually create relapse or, worse still, create another problem. Now, as a client is woken from trance, they'll be hovering on what is known as the hypnotic afterglow, the hypnotic line of trance. This metaphoric afterglow or line of trance, or more commonly known as a trance border, is the imaginary fence that your client is sitting on. Meaning one side of the fence shuts and packs down the unconscious mind perfectly, and the other basically swallows them back into trance and puts them back in the place they just come from. So if a client does fall back into trance with all the wrong thoughts of success and the wrong thoughts about the session as a whole, we risk the client revivifying the issue again. So what can we do to not just clear the unconscious mind of its duties, but enhance the next very few hours or even days of our client's life and get them as far away from going back into trance as possible? So here are 5 ways we can actually end a session with a bang that completely pack down the unconscious mind, align your client up with this success, and make them feel on top of the world for hours or days to come. The first one is conversation. Even saying something as simple as a conversation about anything brings forward more conscious thinking. Now, we want to keep this topic simple. And what this does is allows the client to recover from the afterglow. It gets them off the fence and has them dealing with more conscious thinking and has them put them back into a place in their normal reality where they can start thinking more consciously. The second part is the demarcation. Now, this can be done with conversation or something as simple that is off topic. It's just asking a client to chat or engage with us on a topic that is far away from trance as possible. So the idea here is to have a simple everyday conversation that has nothing to do that associates to trance. So when they start answering us consciously, there's no association for them to fall back into trance, and we get them on the side of the fence that is more consciousness. The third one is to give the conscious mind a small task. Now, when given the conscious mind a task, we are allowing its normal functions to resurface. And the unconscious mind is great at planning. So maybe asking a client what they could do that is simple, easy, and small to help the session they have just done is perfect at this point. It could be as simple as asking them what gym might they join in order to assist in the weight loss session they've had, or what are they going to do for the rest of their day that keeps them relaxed, or has them doing something that's far away from the hypnosis experience they've had, and so they can enjoy their normal life. The fourth one is to tell them a simple story. Now, with this story, this may have the effect of going back into a light trance, but a story that can represent success, overcoming adversity, or even a story on happiness and the wondrous life they're about to have has your client leaving your office with a smile on their face. Now, the fifth one is more of an avoidance. What we look at this is as booking a client again based on your assumptions. Now, if you need to see a client on multiple occasions, do not mention it until the session has ended. We don't then want them to walk away with failure on the mind, or that the session they have just had is not good enough. Wait a few days before contacting a client to check up on them. Then make the decision then. The unconscious mind and the conscious mind need time to catch up with what work has been done unconsciously. We don't want to assume that our client needs more than one session. We don't want to tell them they need multiple sessions. We never know how much we can get done in one session. So leave those assumptions aside. Contact your client a few days later, then go from there. Have them assess how they feel or how they've interacted with their new thoughts or how reality is for them now, and then assess it from there. Don't presuppose or tell them it's going to take 5 to 10 sessions because we have no idea at the time. The unconscious mind works very quick if we allow it to. So I hope this helps. Add these ideas to your hypnotic interactions and you'll be soon on your way to that hypnotic mastery and that level of professionalism and authoritative that most hypnotists have in their line of work. So bye for now. Thanks for tuning in. We look forward to hearing you from next time. Bye for now.